Hey guys, this is Howard from Backstage Vintage Dyes, and today I'm going to show you how to do a 6 or 12 point fold on a long sleeve shirt. This will give you a mandala shape similar to this, or a 6-point star as well. Let's go ahead and get started. In order to achieve this fold, you're going to want to find your center point at the top and the bottom of the shirt. To do that, we're going to fold the shirt over and we're going to pull it out. I'm going to find the center at the top and give it a good squeeze. There we go. Then I'm going to swing it around. I'm going to find the center by aligning the seams. Now if your shirt does not have seams at the sides, go ahead and find the sides the best you can. Pull it up. Give it a good squeeze again so you know where that is. And now you should have your points at the bottom and the top of your shirt. From here, you're going to want to shake the shirt out. So now you have a shirt that has a point at the center and a point at the bottom. You have a straight line running through the center of the shirt. From here, I'm going to start giving the shirt some love. Start getting the folds out. I generally do not fold or generally do not iron my shirts. They've been pre-soda ashed and dried, so I do not want to put an iron on the dried soda ash. So in order to get a symmetrical design similar to this on your arms, you're going to want to align your arms up. To do this, you're going to pull one of the arms through each other. Put my hand through, all the way through the shirt, and then pull it through. When I'm pulling it through, I want to make sure that the shirt is not twisted, that the arm is not twisted with inside the other arm. Otherwise, I may end up with a design that is not symmetrical. So we'll go ahead and give the arms some love later. Now I have a shirt that has the arms through. I'm going to go ahead and find the center, middle of the shirt, right here. Fold it over. Just pull it out. Give it a nice little pinch so I know where to go. And then fold it out. I'm not too concerned with the area over here. This is the back of the shirt. Go ahead and fold the front of the shirt. This design does not end up on the back. You can do whatever you want with the back. For now, I'm going to show you how to work with the front. So now that I have my center point of the middle of the shirt, I'm going to start my folding. This is a 12-point fold, which is a 30-degree angle. I could go ahead and use a ruler and mark it off on 30 degrees. I have a pretty good eye at this, doing this fairly long, so I'm going to pull it up and bring it not quite to the middle of the armpit here. And I'm going to make sure there's no folds or crinks in my fold. You could use a ruler or a straight edge, something that's going to give you a length to pull that through and make sure it's straight, or you can use your hands and just kind of come in here and line up. And all along I'm smoothing out the shirt, kind of working with it. So now I have a shirt and I flipped it over, and I'm going to go ahead and make an airplane fold. Some tie-dyers that make 12-point and other mandalas use an accordion type fold, which is absolutely fine. In my case, I use a airplane fold. It's just what I've been doing for a long time. Something tie-dye Ron kind of got me started with on his video series. So now you'll see that I have a little bit of an edge here. The goal is to have complete symmetry here. So I'm going to work the shirt a little bit. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to pull it back and over correct it. What that means is I'm going to pull it back, and since it's over, I'm going to bring it not quite to the edge here in order to get that aligned on the other side. To To save time, if you want to use the ruler, it's fine. You know, when you're doing art and you're doing this type of work, sometimes the eye and the hand and the feel does it for you. So now I'm working the material, giving it some love, flipping it over, making sure that I have nice symmetry on my lines, which I do. And now I'm going to start my next fold. Right now I have 1, 2, 1, 2. So I can pick which way I want to go. In this case, I'm going to pull my bottom of my shirt up and align it. Some dyers use clips to hold the fold in place. I use clips. They work really well. So you use long hair clips. I'm going to make sure that there's no wrinkles, weirdness in this fold. It's how you get the symmetry throughout the design. Now that I have my next fold, I'm going to flip it over and repeat. I want to make sure that there's no wrinkles or weirdness in the fold. So all along this process, I'm working the material and bringing the wrinkles out and just kind of feeling the flow. It's where the artistic mindset comes from. Getting to know your material. A lot of times if you're tie-dyeing for a friend or for your kid, your baby, your toddler, you're thinking about them when you're dyeing, and it shows in your art. This shirt's for a friend and giving it some special love. So now I have a 6-point star. I have a 6.4 stars fold. I have 4 folds on this side and 2 folds on this side. So I could go ahead and make a design and draw that out and fold it up, or I can continue to make a 12-point star. I'm going to take the end that has the 2 and fold it on each other. Go ahead and repeat the process. Make sure there's no weirdness in the fold. Keep on pressing it, giving it some love. Think about the next donor, even if it's for yourself. Making a shirt for yourself, think about that. How you want to show off your work and your art. So now I have a fold, airplane fold on a long sleeve shirt that has 2 folds on one side, 6 folds on the other side. They're nice and aligned, so when I go ahead and tie the shirt and dye this shirt, it will come out symmetrical and hopefully as beautiful as this. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining my video series. Hope to see you again. Check me out at Backstage Vintage Dyes on Instagram and Facebook.